Hey y'all, welcome to the Planner Coven. I'm Simone. Today I'm going to give you an updated flip of my Mini Malden, and we're going to set up for October since we're right at the end of September. So first, she's gotten a bit chunkier than last week. I think we have reached the event horizon. We have reached the point of no return. There is no going back from this, and I'm here for it. Okay, so let's start. In the back here, you can see an obvious addition is this Ollie clip. I have this holding all of my, what do you call them? Loyalty cards. And I put my receipts back here, and it was getting a little bit fiddly trying to put receipts in here with all the cards loose. So I clipped them to the back, and now it's easy to just slip something in there and it doesn't get caught in anything. And I still have stickers and sticky notes back here. So I have a Polaroid of me and my cousin when she visited me, and I just have that hiding my credit cards because I do have this out in public because it is my everything planner, and my wallet. And I still have my ID and health information here in the back. So here on the front, this is new. So this is a Hobonichi pencil board from this year's release. It was sold out like everywhere, but I got it on Amazon Japan when I ordered a few Mini 5 accessories. It was really cheap, so I just decided to get it, and it was my favorite. And this is actually the back. The front is this exact image, just zoomed in, which you can see here. And it was just the perfect size to cut down to mini. And I love this bright green color. It's a bit too bright for the season, I think. Never thought I would be like a seasonal decorator kind of person, but I do feel like we're getting into fall here in Iowa, and I just want something ookier and spookier and more chill. So that's what we're going to do today. But I have my inbox here. Behind that, I have my personal information in case it's lost, then contacts in case I lose my phone. Then we get into the month, or I guess the yearly view. Okay, so what color are we using? We are using the bright green one on this row. These are so small. Oh, should I cross it out first for consistency? I don't know why I'm crossing it off and putting a sticker there. But if anything, I'm consistent. So that's what's happening. All right, putting those back in the back. Then we get into the months. So these are from Happy Ghost Plans, still using these. But I also got some monthlies from Plotter. So I took out the past, the previous months of 2024 and put in the first 6 months of 2025, just so I can do some future planning, because I'm at the point where I'm having to put in some appointments for next year, like dentists and doctors and stuff like that. So let's compare December with December, because I had to put them both in here to get complete November and complete January, if you know what I mean. So here you can tell how each of these inserts handles months that fall in 6 weeks. And I'm here for both of these methods. So it took me a while to notice this, but this only has 5 rows, but this month falls over 6 weeks, and they take the extra 2 days and actually put them back up here on the top, which when I first saw it, I was like, what? But then I thought about it, and I think it's genius. I mean, these empty boxes up here are not being used for anything. So why not put the last 2 days up there and get the use of the full box instead of doing a half box at the bottom? Especially in mini, a half box would be hilariously stupid. Just absurd. Plotter does it a little bit differently. So you can see it actually has 6 rows for the month, and they are basically the exact size of the daily squares in the Happy Ghost Plan inserts. But on regular months, they actually make the boxes bigger. So you can see the difference between January and December. The size of the boxes, they're much larger. They're 2 boxes wider, so they're 4 millimeters bigger. I also like that I didn't like this at first. They put the large month marker at the top in the center corner. And at first I thought that was hard to see, but I also think that it's a genius placement because it's a place where you're never going to write. You're never going to write on top of the rings like that. So it's a really good place to put that number. I think it's just a very efficient use of space. I love the plotter paper. I'm really happy with getting these, and they're very affordable from Plotter. So, and it's just easier than printing out these. And one of the biggest differences between printing my own inserts for the mini size and getting pre-made inserts for the mini 5 is the size of the hole punch. And you can see my hole punch is just a regular hole punch, okay? And that hole is over twice the size of the hole of the pre-made inserts. And that makes a huge difference, both of the movement of the paper in the planner, especially when you're flipping. These are just much smoother because there's less, you can see how much more this one on the left is moving around. So I just really like these inserts. So those are the monthlies. On the next little divider, which is just a DIY clear acetate divider that's really dirty. I have my monthly reflection questions and my weekly reflection questions. Speaking of which, we go into the weeklies. And for my weekly reviews or reflections, I use these review memo sticky notes that I think I got on jet pens. I love these. I think they're super cute. And I just put a sticker on them and fold them over when I'm done making a review for that week. So I'm using the weeks in the same way, but I have added some color coding. So I'm doing tasks up here. I don't use that calendar, so I put a little sticker over it. I draw a line with this ruler, just like that. I don't even take it out of the rings. It's very handy. I do gratitude here on the inside, and I track my morning and evening meds. And I've started marking it in red if I forget them to shame myself because that is what needs to happen. I really need to take my meds. Very important. Appointments are orange and social or fun events are green because that's my favorite color. I think for October, I'm going to take out the following month because they don't need to really be in there. I don't forward plan in the weeklies, so I can just have 1 month at a time. And that'll cut down a little bit on any kind of bulk, although I've had no problems with flipping and stuff. A lot of the inserts, like a lot of my dividers, I've gone in and trimmed some more. Oh, you can see that corner. I need to round it again. Let me get this. There we go. That looks better. And this is the start of my daily section. So I have my extra scrap paper here, all the inserts that came with the Filofax and scrap paper that I have lying around is just going to be extra paper for when I need more room in the daily pages for writing and journaling. I got these dividers from Reme Da Vinci. They're really, really thin. Like, they may as well be as thin as the Tomoe River paper. So they're super flexible and they add absolutely no bulk whatsoever. And they add some color to the planner. I don't actually like pink, but I like this particular color of pink. I think that's because my favorite color is chartreuse, and this is like a complementary to chartreuse. It's almost fuchsia. I'm into it. So after the weeks, we go to the dailies, and I'll flip through the past week for you. I do, this is the exploring the format, and this is getting into the format that I really like, which is a day on 2 pages. And this is paper that I cut out of an unused Hobonichi Weeks, and it was perfect. I love the grid size, the cream paper. It's super thin, doesn't bulk. I do my task list over here, and I draw a line. If the task list is longer than this, or I know it's going to be a day with a lot going on, I will start journaling on this page. But typically, I will just draw a line across the center of the page here and start journaling there. And at the end of the day, I will add a little bit of decoration if there's room, but that's not a priority for me at all. This is, again, an example of using that extra paper. Kitty. Oh, this is in honor of Rue on Paper. I'm going to tag him, and he'll know what this is from. And here we are on today. I got, if you remember my personal planner, I had this same exact version from Reme Da Vinci, although on this one is much thinner and more flexible, which is good because it doesn't take up as much bulk or room. Okay, so now I'm using this paper from Reme Da Vinci. It is their 3mm grid Tomoe River paper. It's cream. The grid size is absolutely perfect for me. It fits my handwriting. It's not too big, not too small. I've never seen 3mm grid. I've seen 5mm, 4mm, 3.7, like that's in the Hobonichi Weeks, or maybe it's 3.5, I can't remember. But to have 3mm grid is absolutely perfect. And this goes back to the holes. So you can see how much larger the holes are on this side versus this side. It actually digs into the writing room quite a bit, and over here it doesn't. I'm sure you can see the difference. The hole is at least twice the size, if not more. So I'm really loving this paper, but I'm still going to use all the scrap paper I have and the unused Weeks paper. I'll just use it as some of that extra paper, you know? I also got these project folders from Plotter. They're really cool. You put them in the rings, and then you put paper inside the folder in the rings, and it creates a section like this, kind of like a divider, but it creates a closed section, which I especially like for this because this is my stream of consciousness journaling. Like, I mean, anyone with anxiety or depression, you know, your thoughts can go to like dark places, especially if you have intrusive thoughts. And this is a place where I can get that out of my head onto paper, and then I can toss it away when it's done and it's gone forever, and I don't even have to think about it or look at it ever again. But I also want it to sort of be contained in my journal so that I don't glance at it and see, you know, stuff I don't want to see. It's not all dark. I mean, it's just whatever was on my brain. But, you know, if you know, you know. This section is my notes section, or my collections, wish lists, gift lists, YouTube ideas, planner theme ideas. I have a lot. That just lives in there. Then we get into my check register, or my finances section. I made some thumb tabs. So y'all know that I'm a bottom tab queen, but I am now a versatile queen, because you can see I have some top tabs as well. And that's just because this is not wide enough to have a ton of thumb tabs and still be functional. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 thumb tabs and 1, 2, 3, 4 top tabs. And it's working really, really well. So I actually made these thumb tabs out of leftover laminate sheets and some sticky index tabs from work. And they work really well, so I'm not going to change them at all. I don't need anything proprietary. I like the sort of DIY aesthetic anyway. These are from Peanuts Planner Co., sized down to 86%, or printed at 86%, I should say. Same with my mood tracker. I showed this last time. Movie and TV show tracker is still going strong. And I added a book reading section. And I have my TBR, which is mainly just books from the BYO book club that I run. People recommend books in that club, and I write them here. And this is what the page looks like. I have the cover, the title, when I start it, when I finish, the rating, and thoughts and quotes as I read. Love having this in my on-the-go everything planner. And speaking of books, in the zip pocket here, this is my TBR jar, my to be read list, but in a pocket. So I have a bunch of covers pre-printed on sticker paper, and if I don't know what I want to read next, I can just go in, grab a random one, and that'll be the book that I read next. So that's my TBR jar. And then at the back, I have some Post-it notes for shopping lists and stuff. Same pen I'm using, and that is about it. So let's set up for next week. First, I did take my meds this morning. Go me. Yay. Let's look at what's happening next week. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be October. Oh my God. Okay, I don't have anything on Monday the 30th, but I do have a dentist appointment on Tuesday the 1st. That's already written down. And I have a Zoom hangout with my friend. Then I have another call on Wednesday with another friend. On Thursday, I'm going to see a movie with a friend. First, let me draw in this line so that I know where I should be writing. Okay, Thursday, 1900, movies with Allison. Then Saturday, I have the BYO book club. It's at 9:45. That stands for BYO, Bring Your Own Book Club, if you don't know what BYOB means. Now let's color code this. Let's see, we're on green. So book club is green. Movies are green. Thomas and Mary are green. And the dentist is orange. And we're going to go ahead and put in AM meds, PM meds, AM. I'll do the rest of that off camera so you don't have to sit there and watch me. Okay, schedule haircut, that is on there. I need to take a cardboard run. I'm not going to order printer ink right now. I just don't want to spend the money. I need to ship a gift to my friend Lily, and I need to order probiotics for Pearl, which actually I'll do today, so I'll migrate it anyway. Cardboard. Ship Lily gift. And Pearl probiotics. Okay, and let me look at my inbox to see if there's anything. Okay, so that's scheduled. This is scheduled now as well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark off today as well. Okay, we are planned for next week. Let's look at today. I need to do my review for this week, so let's do that really quick. I'm going to write it on this. So this was a really good week. Let's look at my mood tracker. Let's see, what is this week? The 23rd through the 24th. Oh, well, the 23rd and the 24th, I was actually a little down, but we went right back up. So my mood scale is 1 to 10. There's only 9 squares here, but it's a 1 to 10 scale. Where I want to be is the 7 range. That's like the most normal for me. 8 is really good. I'm very rarely at the 9 or a 10. 5 or 6 is kind of like a gray area for me where I don't really want to be there, but it's not super bad. Purple is not good, and black is crisis. And I haven't been in that location in a long time, which is good. And you can see this whole year we've been in the green, except for in March. We had a few down days. So it looks like this week, earlier this week, I was a little down. Let me go ahead and color this in. So yesterday, we were at 8, which is excellent. 7s are good. I think I was down because my cousin left. My cousin was visiting, which is why we're so... Well, she left here, I think. Yeah, she left. She was here. I can't remember. This is why I have a planner, because my brain can't remember things. Anyway, we were down at the beginning of the week, but we bounced back. Let's go to my weekly reflection questions. What was my highlight of the week? Probably... Probably meeting a new friend. That was great. How am I feeling? I feel energized and happy. That's really good. What do I need? I really need to take out our hoard of cardboard. So we don't have, at the house I'm sitting at, we don't have trash pickup, so I have to take it to the dump. I'm really good about taking trash, but I'm not good about taking cardboard. So we just are like cardboard dragons. We have a huge hoard of it, and I need to put it in my car and take it there. What's working? My mini planner. My personal never even worked as well as this planner is working for me right now, which absolutely blows my mind. Is anything not working? I don't think so. But I'm going to put caffeine. Is that how you spell caffeine? I don't know. Intake. I had 2 coffees yesterday and I didn't sleep last night, so that sucks. Adjustments for next week. No coffee or tea or soda with caffeine. What am I most grateful for? Surrounded by good people. I think last week, even though I had a few down days in the beginning, this past week has been at least a 4. So yay. And this was week 40. Nope, just kidding. This was week 39. And we can find a sticker to put there. Let's see. I love these cat stickers. Let's do the cat in the PBR hat. Yeah, let's do that. Will that fit? Yes, it will. My friend Chan of the channel Humble Chan sent these to me, and I adore them. Whoops, I hit the camera. Sorry about that. All right. Now, let's see. I have enough paper in here for 2 weeks and of dailies. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going to keep 3 weeks of dailies in here. And at the end of each week, I will archive the earliest week, if that makes sense. And you may ask yourself, what are you doing for archiving? Because as you know, I have that giant Franklin Covey binder for my personal archive. But this is what I'm doing. I just got these loose binder rings, and this is what I'm going to do to archive my mini pages. Very cheap and very effective. It looks like pirate earrings. That's what I'm going to call them. Plus they're gold. They match the rings in here. Yes, I am that person. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So I think we are set up for planning. We've done all the planning that we need to do. So let us decorate. Okay. This I love, but I do think it's too bright for right now. So I'm going to put it in the back. I'm going to take this brown off. And I'll probably put this back on in the front, like in the spring or something. But for now, it will serve very well as a lifter for the back. Now, what do we have for this month's theme? It is Ookie Spooky season. So we are going Ookie Spooky with Bride of Frankenstein. Yes. So my printer is running out of ink, so it printed kind of green, but I am into it, honey. I am very into it. Okay, let's punch her. Oh my God, that sounded very violent. Let's put holes in this insert. Let's make sure we're lined up well. Okay. Perfect. And I am going to cut this down a bit. Perfect. And we're going to slit the holes so we can just push it down. Push it into the rings. The most satisfying thing to do in the world. And we're going to round the edges. Yes, this is what I needed. Okay, and for my Polaroid, love you cuz, but we are putting us away for now. We have the return of Vampire. So I love sort of campy, vintage themed movie posters. And this, I actually have this on my wall. In my town, there's a vintage themed pet store, and they have lots of pet stuff, but they also have vintage homewares and vintage decor. Some of it is actually vintage, but some of it is just vintage themed, but it's all pet themed. And I have this on my wall, and I wanted to carry it around in my planner. So we're putting that here. Oh, we have two screaming ladies. It's okay, ladies. We'll be okay. And here we are. I'm loving this. Yeah, so we are here. We're loving it. Final flip through. Look how wonderfully flat this lays. If you have a Malden and you're worried that it's not laying flat, just trust it will lay flat eventually. So yeah, this is, it's kind of scrappy. It's kind of all over the place. It's not perfect. I mean, this edge hits up against the pen loop, so it like kind of creates an indent here, but I'm okay with that. It's not hurting anything. All different kinds of paper, all different kinds of dividers. I'm really loving this. It's so functional. It's so satisfying. I could not be happier with this. I'm so surprised that this is where I've landed. at this point in time. And I don't know, I might make a video about that, but part of me feels guilty because I put so much time and effort into my personal size planners, but this is working so well for me that I can't step away. I can't like go back to that um just because it was working or because I put time, effort, and money into it. I don't know if that makes any sense. Um, I've just, I'm struggling to tell you how much this has been working for me and how much I like it. I think that's point blank where we are. So anyway, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you take care. Feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Planner Coven, and we can connect over there. So next time, who knows what we'll be doing, but in the meantime, take care, stay magical, and I'll see you later. Bye.